Today we're talking easy and practical tips not to overspend at this holiday season. Now, honestly, these are tips that you can apply throughout the whole year, but it's the holidays, and typically with the holidays we overspend, right? So we're going to talk about ways that we can cut back our spending and prevent us from overspending, because that is not what we want to do. I remember when I first started my debt-free journey and I wasn't tracking my spending, and it's like, you know what, we got money in the checking account. We're fine. We're not overdrafting. But when I finally sat down and created a budget, I was like, oh, I'm going down, 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 and not even realizing it. And I'm spending more than I'm making every single month. And like I said, I'm not even realizing it because I'm not tracking my spending. So tracking your spending does so many different things for you, but it shows you where you're spending your money. It shows you, oh, I'm adding transaction on gas station snacks. Maybe I should stop stopping at Wawa and actually add some snacks into my grocery budget, and I can save so much money that way and not stopping every time we pass a gas station for a soda and a snack. And that's going to really help you to realize where you're spending your money. It's a built-in accountability partner. You also want to make sure that you're tracking your spending throughout the month so that you can adjust throughout the month and you're not getting to the end of the month and adding all your transactions. You hate it. You're like, this takes forever. I don't want to do it. And then you're also like, yep, we went way over on groceries. We went way over on eating out. Whereas if you track every few days, once a week, then you can adjust throughout the month. So you can say, oh, we're eating out a lot. Let's have some eat from home days this week and have a date night at home versus going out to dinner. And you can adjust throughout the month rather than saying, oh, well, too bad, so sad, we'll do better next month. Then next month happens the same exact thing. And if you do it every couple days, like I said, it's going to be faster. It's going to take you 5-10 minutes. You won't dread it. You won't hate it. And you won't keep on pushing off the task. You won't keep on saying, no, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. And then it's going to take you an hour and you hate it. Next is to do a savings challenge. A savings challenge is really going to help to motivate you to put extra money towards your money goals. So whether your money goal be paying off debt, maybe you're paying off a car loan or credit cards or student loans, whatever it is, putting money towards that debt, or saving for a house, saving for a car, wanting to hit a investing goal of saying, I want to put $500 a month towards my investments every single month, towards an index fund or whatever it may be. But whatever goal you're working on, putting extra money towards that goal. And a really great one, when I was paying off my student loans, I would really think twice about my purchases. When I was doing a savings challenge, I'd be like, you know what? It's $12. This Chipotle sounds delicious, but I could put it towards my savings challenge and then I'll be that much closer to hitting my goal. Or I can then color in another circle because that bumps me up to the next level. And that was really motivating for me when I was paying off my student loans. Or a savings challenge like Save What You Spend. This is a really fun one where you pick a category and you say, okay, every time we want to spend money in that category, if we can't double that money, then we're not doing it. So for example, Chipotle, we have $12 that we're going to Chipotle, and you put $12 towards, you get your meal, but then you also do $12 towards your goal. So you say, okay, we're going to put $12 to a debt payment, and we're going to log into our student loans, put $12 to that payment, to the principal. And so if you can't do 24, you don't do it. And this is a really fun way to really think twice about your purchases and move you closer to hitting your goals so much faster. The Save $1,000 challenge, and you can do that in 30 days or you can do that in however long it takes you to do it, but coloring a little circle with the amount that's there and help you to reach your goal of $1,000. And then you can put that $1,000 towards whatever you want. But having these challenges really is going to help you to motivate you to move along and hit your goals faster. I have a savings bundle that I created for you guys that is super discounted, and I'll have it linked for you. And then I have also tons of savings challenge videos. I think I have like 10 savings challenge videos. I love them. You guys love them, so I keep on doing them for you. But savings challenges are a really great way to keep you motivated to hit your financial goals and to really just motivate you to have that visual motivation of saying, okay, you know what? I want to color in another one. I want to move to the next goal. I want to move to the next level. And saving challenges are the way to do that. Next is to only check out once a week on Amazon. And you can do this with any online retailer, but I personally struggle mostly with Amazon. So what I've done is I will add things to the cart throughout the week. Now, I used to, sometimes still guilty of having Amazon show up like almost daily because I'm like, oh, we'll just get it. Oh yeah, we'll just get it. We'll just get it. It's okay. It's okay. And then I'm like, I don't even know what this is when Amazon comes. But if you add things to your cart throughout the week, then at the end of the week, you pick one day a week, say Saturdays or Fridays or whatever day a week it is. Then you go through the list, you go through the transactions and be like, okay, is this stuff that I really want, that I really need? Yes, no, okay, we don't need this. It's just an impulse purchase. It's just something that I saw on TikTok, and honestly, is it really going to work? Probably not. So evaluate your purchases. Another thing that you can do with this is then move the purchase to a wish list. If it's something that you still want, like something from TikTok that you still want, but you don't need it right now, it's not going to help you hit your goals. Then you can give this wish list to your friends, your family, especially with the holiday season coming up. I do this with Christmas. I do this with birthday. I always have an ongoing wish list on Amazon that I give my in-laws, that I give my aunt, that I give Jamie, my husband, so that it's actually gifts that I want. And they're not like, I don't know what to get Kelly. And they have that stress of, I don't want to get her a gift card because my family hates getting gift cards, but I don't know what to get her. So we'll just walk around the store and maybe something will scream Kelly. It usually doesn't. But let's get past that. But then it's things that I know that I like, that I know that I want, and they feel good about it as well. So I move things to a wish list of things that I actually do want, and then I get it for Christmas or my birthday. So doing the wish list strategy and only checking out on Amazon once a week is really going to save you a ton of money. If you also do this, you can also cut your Amazon subscription because the minimum for free shipping is $35. Chances are, if you're adding throughout the week, and you're only checking out one time, it's most likely going to be over $35. And then you can save yourself $120, whatever it is now, a year. That's huge. Next is to do alternative gift giving. With the economy, with everything that's going on now, actually check out my video that I just did a couple days ago where I talked about inflation, and I dug into this a lot more of inflation and how it's affecting the holiday season. It was a really great video. But alternative gift giving, and maybe have that conversation of saying, hey, let's not do gifts this year, or hey, let's just have a potluck and let's just spend time together. We don't need to exchange gifts this year. Or hey, why don't we host a favorite things party versus buying gifts for everyone, and everyone brings 3 of their favorite items. We set a $5 to $10 limit, and everyone brings their favorite items, whether it be their favorite candle or their favorite dry shampoo or their favorite whatever it may be. And that way it's limited, it's capped to $20 to $30 or however much it is. And then you're coming away with gifts that are actually meaningful, not like white elephant, awkward, stilly, that you're never going to use gifts, but ones that are meaningful that people love. And do alternative gift giving or no gifts at all. And chances are they want to have that same conversation with you because times are really tough right now. Money's tight. So don't feel embarrassed to have the conversation. Just do it. You'll feel so much better and the weight will be lifted off your shoulders. But hosting a potluck, like I said, is another great one where everyone brings a dish and everything costs super inexpensive because everyone's shopping from the grocery store, bringing a dish, and it's more about the community. It's more about the fellowship, spending time with each other versus the actual gifts. Next is to borrow for the occasion. If you have an event coming up that you need a fancy dress for, or chairs for hosting a party, or serving to your trays, borrow from a friend. I have a friend that went to a wedding a couple weeks ago, and she was like, hey, can I look through your closet of your dresses? And I was like, sure, we're about the same size. So she wore a dress that I wore a couple years ago to a wedding that she wore to a wedding, and it was totally fine versus going out to the store and buying a new dress, or having chairs that you need. Instead of buying chairs, of folding chairs that are going to sit in your garage and you're going to use once a year, borrow from neighbors, borrow from friends, and saying, hey, can you bring a couple chairs? Hey, can you bring a couple chairs? And then you don't have to buy new. Or I'm so guilty of buying one of those tiered trays to serve little pastries or desserts on, or appetizers on, and just going out and buying one because I want to be a good host of saying, hey, does anyone have one of these? Can you bring it? Or calling a couple friends or texting a couple of people and saying, hey, do you happen to have one? Do you happen to have one? And borrowing from friends. It's a really great way to save money. I'm so guilty of I'll just run to the store and get it. I'll just buy it on Amazon. It's fine. It's totally fine. I got it. Just ask a friend. You don't need it in your life. It's going to sit in your garage. It's going to sit in your closet. You're never going to wear it again. So just ask a friend and try and borrow for the occasion versus going out and buying new. Let's keep the conversation going. If you want to know ways that inflation is affecting the holiday season, yeah, it's gonna be different this year. Check out this video here. And if you want to know 7 ways to cut your bills in half, let's cut those bills, check out this video here. No, 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 no.